27-year-old Tamitha was found having a great life in Illinois until one day it all went to a sham.
You really pronounced that S on Illinois hard.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois.
That was awfully hard.
That'd be a hard mixtape name. Yo, Matt here, coming straight from Illinois.
23-year-old
Making noise in Illinois.
23-year-old Chandler was a swim team captain.
Chandler.
Chandler.
Little did he know he would take his last dive.
Into death.
Right.
That's like what was it? So many ways to die or something.
Yeah.
It's like you got to guess like what they were gonna call it at the end. Like, oh, this was his last strike.
Yeah.
Murdered on a baseball field. He's out.
There's one that always sticks out in my mind from that show. It's like this girl that masturbated with a carrot, and the germs and enzymes or whatever from the carrot went up into her system and killed her.
Dumbass.
It's like she thought she was getting off, but she was getting off life or something stupid like that.
My man be coming in tough as shit. And then, they got a dude that's playing him that looks just like him for the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And, how he be pulling up on the
Oh,
criminals.
I love reenactments.
He'll come
Reenactments are my favorite.
My man would come up, throw the file on the table. I know you shot Lil Will last week, but I want to know the real deal. Who killed Tanisha? And they be like, look, man, I don't do women, all right? I don't kill women, all right? But I know somebody that did,
I don't
okay?
kill women.
Women ain't my thing. But
Do you think that reenactment job is sweet or what?
Yo, to
work reenactments on one of those shows.
I would do that shit in a heartbeat.
Gig.
I would play a different character every episode.
Because you could be a scumbag all the
right?
time, and no one's really gonna know who you are
Every
because they're
time.
gonna remember the original.
Just
person.
give me a wig like Samuel Jackson.
I'll just be the bearded man with a different wig
Right.
every
a
time.
Exactly.
wig like Samuel L. Jackson.
You can give me some that John Travolta shit. We got wigs. Give me one of them. I'll pull it with the George Washington wig.
Give me the Samuel L. wig or the
Colonial
backwards
time.
kanga.
Who
I
are
need
you?
something.
Oh, I'm Colonial Chris, baby. And what you be serving? That Colonial crack. What do you know? I don't know nothing.
Dramatic reenactment.
Right.
Flashing at the bottom constantly.
Got them
Oh,
eights
yeah,
of Quaker.
every time.
Just in case you didn't know that this wasn't really
Got
crack
that loud.
serving
Got
Chris.
that Quaker. Like what?
Nobody's Google searching this location.
Yo, if I was a drug dealer, I would take a gimmick to the max, like a wrestler.
Like how every fucking
Right.
strain has the most obnoxious name.
Right. My shit ain't stepped on, baby. But who's stepping to me? Like, yo, bro, why are you challenging people on
3,
on Instagram Live?
2, 1.
Crack rocks. Really?
Take it, bro. Shotgun it at this point.
My man said, take it, bro. Pause.
Welcome everybody back to Super Smash Productions. You have Crash.
You got Duvy, who's not taking a drink.
You got Mac.
You got Sizzle, aka Colin.
Oh, fuck.
The acoustics
AKA?
on that. Perfect.
That's about it. I mean, Kill a C 15 years
Kill
ago.
a C.
I used to go by Kill a C until I realized that was a Juggalo name, and
Oh.
deadass, I made a YouTube video under Kill a C, and this dude commented, he's like, "This isn't the real Kill a C." He was so upset, bro.
It definitely isn't now. Delete profile.
Yeah, for real.
If there's a group of people you don't want to upset on the regular, it's the Juggalos.
Well, welcome to the show.
What was the other one that you had?
Mr. E.
Yeah, Mr. E.
Yeah.
Mr. E.
That was
Mr. E.
flames, bro.
That's corny.
That sounds like a college.
It's corny, but it's
sounds like a
flames.
college dope peddler name. Yo, bro, I'm trying to get an ecstasy. Oh, my man, Mr. E.
Sounds like a fucking Batman villain from the 60s.
Oh wow.
He's not wrong.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got a pimple on the inside of my nose.
Oh.
Those fuckers hurt.
You just gotta let that rock.
It's like
bro.
right here.
Keep scratching. It's gonna get worse.
It's like, I feel like a rabbit every time I try and itch my nose. I got a coke problem or something. Well, if we were going to make money off this episode, now we no longer are.
How many times have we said crack and coke already?
We have to get, like, privately sponsored. We will never get publicly monetized on this podcast, and I thoroughly accept it.
Monetized. Independent, Sean.
Is it monetized?
It's monetized.
Monetized? What did I say?
Monetized.
All right, I said what I said.
Where are you from?
Paying for
The
those
Valley,
extra
bro.
letters.
No, because
on the fourth floor.
I'll be watching videos of people that are monetized. They'll be saying way worse than us. I'm not even bullshitting you.
We got a long ways to go
Yeah.
before we can start.
I was going to
getting
say,
away
they may
with
have a little
shit.
bit more pull.
Yeah. And
Not
speaking
that
of
you
that,
guys aren't, like, poll-worthy.
Pause.
Thank you.
and if you like polls and if you like podcasts, if you're watching right now, don't forget, while you're watching, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that little button right there.
Season 3, Colin's going to show me how to put it on the
Subscribe
screen.
on there, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
coming.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, let's get this show started. No
Oh, I
polls.
thought we already did.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're done talking about crack and coke?
It'll come up again.
It always does.
Just.
You ever had anybody offer you crack?
Yeah.
I've had someone,
The first time is always free.
a person that I went to Votech with did crack right in front of me. And then he like looped around the classroom.
That's when my parents they want me to go
Power
there.
walking.
It was no, he
Like the key
it was
guy at
crazy.
the mall.
I don't even know if it was crack. It could have been a pill. I don't know.
Y'all didn't catch
He
us
said-
today. My parents definitely didn't want me to go there. So I was at school today. Oh, it was great. Somebody lit up.
It was
crack.
amazing.
No, he
so
like snorted.
crack.
He had it. He had a little bump right there.
He was just
And
like,
it was crack?
That's what he said.
all right, here's the kicker.
He was probably doing sugar.
What was his course of study?
We were
What
in
does that have to do with
audiovisual.
anything?
So he was planning on working on somebody's cars down the road.
Audio visual.
Oh, audio. I thought he said auto. I was like,
Auto viscous. What?
I
What?
thought he said auto. I was like, oh, you fucking with windshields? I thought you said auto visual. I was like, oh, is that a thing with
Nah,
cars?
nah.
Audio-
Just windshields. I just
Oh.
go to Votech for windshields.
The
That's
reason
it.
I edit your videos. Is the
I
class
aspire
that
to
he
be a
was in.
safe
Yo,
white man.
imagine like him filming some like important shit somewhere one day as like a job. He just looked like my man's like,
Nah, bro. He did not.
Does the Colin camera walk, but times a million.
He did not follow that path in life.
oh, he didn't.
No, he's good now. He's,
Oh,
he's
thank
is he
good.
on
He's
drugs?
good. No.
All right,
Okay.
then it definitely wasn't crack, bro. He was probably just sniffing sugar, saying it was crack.
I don't know.
You
bro.
can't just sniff sugar and be okay.
You can't just sniff crack
You
once.
ever
and
blow
look-
lines of pixie sticks as a kid?
Hell yeah.
I sure did.
Hell yeah.
put it
I
up
thought
your
I
nose?
was cool.
No.
You
And I
smoke
also
Smarties and shit.
I also sold oregano to kids at Skate Away.
Well,
Yo,
that-
dead
for the snack bar.
Yo, oregano.
If you're
you-
stupid enough to have bought oregano from
They
somebody,
did.
he
Dead
deserved
ass,
it.
like I went
Definitely
to the
did.
mall one time and this kid had like a Trident layer stick of gum and he's like, yo, I put weed in this and like there was like little like green spots in it and he fucking chewed it and everything and then at the end of the day he's like, oh man, I got a stomach ache. I don't feel so good. And I was like, I don't want to fuck with any of that. Like, but looking back on it now, it was 100% oregano. There was no way that it was bud in that weed or bud in that gum.
But in that
Oh, go ahead.
There's no
bud.
bud in that weed.
Time for Sean to mess up next.
I'll be all right.
you jinxed it.
Yeah.
Yo, oregano was definitely the move back in the day. You be like, yo, you
Yeah,
kid trying to smoke, get some oregano. He said
Better
snack bar money at the Skate Away.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Kids
Better
just
than
make
getting
a-
bronchitis.
that's how you know the nachos is real.
Yeah,
You had to sell fake weed.
sure did.
Like, bro, listen, I got it here.
You only got like a $10 stipend to go.
Right.
that included getting in.
You got them 20s a couple times. You be like, oh, okay, I definitely got snack bar money because they used to hit you with the like if you didn't have your own skates. Like I wasn't a skater. Like
I had speed skates.
right, like me, I was like, yo, let me get a size. I was that kid. You know what I mean? So like I would pay this. But then sometimes at school, I remember back
Them
when we were in
brown
grade
ass
school.
skates with the orange wheels
Yo.
that they still have to this day.
Yeah, they work.
If you got a free skate rental though, like at school and shit, yo, that was clutch. Remember they used to get them shits out.
Friday night, 7 to 11.
You pull up on a Friday, yeah. You pull up on a Friday night. They were like, and a skater rental? Nope. As a matter of fact, I got this in
I just
school.
saved $1.50 and now I can get nachos.
No, it was more than that.
For rentals back in the day?
Yeah, bro,
Definitely
it was at least $4.
I must have been spoiled.
No.
I showed up with my inline skates all the time at the roller rink.
You were that kid.
Yeah.
The inline kids.
I had them.
I used to
There was
feel-
like a group of 3 of them.
Megan has a pair of rollerblades she hasn't touched in she used them last week. She texted me. She's like, "We should go skating." I'm like, "Okay." I have a skateboard that I'm terrible at, so I hopped on my skateboard right outside of our house. My ankles hurt within 5 minutes.
Sounds
of
like
being
a
on
terrible
that bitch.
idea.
And she's like, "Oh, I wanna learn how to rollerblade." I'm like, "Okay." And she starts rollerblading up and down the sidewalk, and she's doing okay. But she's like, I just sat up there on the porch with my skateboard.
She's
on my
doing a
feet.
great job.
Yeah.
Good job, babe. Good job. She didn't
doing a
bust
real good
ass.
job.
So.
I remember they
you
used
gotta
to.
stretch just thinking about doing that shit before going out there, man.
Right,
can't
you gotta
just
limber
jump on
up
a
a
skateboard,
lot.
and you guys are 10 years younger than me. I'll die.
I
Skating
100%
rinks knew how to hurt your
stretch.
feelings though, because I always used to have it was always at one part couples, and you'd be like,
Right,
I'm
right,
out here dolly.
Yo,
In
listen,
Marvin's room and
did
shit.
you ever skate to
hold your
boys
buddy's
only?
hand.
Have a
Yeah.
girl pull her hand back on you when you were slapping hands?
Nah,
You remember that?
I remember
when
doing-
the girls would line up and if they thought you were cute, they'd slap your hand.
Oh yeah.
yo, what was the shit where they used to have?
And then the girl, they would pull their hand back if they're like,
what was the shit they used to do? The expert mode where you had to get off the floor if you couldn't skate fast. Motherfuckers be out there dancing.
He's an expert.
There
mode.
was this one shit where it was experience or
No, I know what you're
jiving or something.
yeah, it was like that shit. But they used to put the shit up there if
Pros only.
Yeah, if you ain't that good at skating, get the fuck off the floor.
And there's always that old white dude skating backwards around the whole
Yep.
thing.
I used
That was me at Gianna's birthday party until I fell and busted my ass and started bleeding.
I barely
And
went
I'll
skating
never
though.
go on roller skates
Right.
again.
I only got on skates if it was necessary. Half the time I was paying just for admission. I was just trying to look
You
at
was just trying to hit the snack bar and chill.
right.
My grandfather used to film everything, and I remember one time we were at Skateaway, and I thought I was going so fast, and he filmed me the whole time. I was like, "Pop, I was going so fast." He's like, "Yeah, you really were." I remember watching it back 2 days later, and I'm fucking there are people zooming past me and everything, and I'm just going at a moderate speed. I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Did I
I'm
ever
such a
tell you what I
fucking
did to my
loser.
grandfather's shins at the skating rink? We were at somebody's birthday party in the family, and my pop came, and so I was so excited. I skated over to him. I was young. I was probably on those. I was probably on the fucking Fisher Price
little
yellow
tykes
skate,
or
whatever they were.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So he picks me up, and I started kicking my feet. No, put me down, put
Kicked him
me
in the
down.
nuts.
No, dude, I fucked up his shins until the day he died. Literally his shins still flaked. That's how bad I fucked up his
He
shins.
died from a shin injury.
I can only imagine
Yeah.
what they looked like after the
A
initial
slow
blows.
infection of the shins from those horrible.
From
Nah,
those little
I'm-
things, there was a
I
little
saw
fuck-
Nah.
the dents on his shins
I'm a-
as I was older, and I
Damn.
fucked him up.
You felt bad every time he
Bad.
wore shorts.
Yo, that Fisher Price plastic back in the day, that shit was indestructible.
Evidently.
Right, they're like steel toes.
Right. If you
Fucked him.
You
up.
could go down a hill in one of those red and yellow little car things,
Yep.
and you could go through a four-way stop sign and not worry about dying. You'd be fine.
Max has a police car
Yo,
waiting outside.
I'm
He's
sure-
barrel
do
rolled
they-
over
do they-
I was
it
gonna say you
already.
go everywhere.
Do they still make those toys where it's just a little car that you could sit in and drive around and it goes 5 miles an hour, not even?
You mean like the Power Wheels?
Yeah,
kind
like
of
Power
things?
Wheels,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
they're
got
kind of a
them.
little bit more
Oh,
advanced now.
They are definitely.
Secret time. I was
They have
never able.
industrialized the
That's
Power
sick, bro.
Wheels.
I never
Oh
had a
my God.
Power Wheels, one because I was poor, two because I was never able to fit in them. I was too damn big to fit in the Power Wheels.
Dude, I've seen grown men who would never be able to ride in them buy the land speeder ones. You remember when the Star Wars land speeder one came out? I seen guys buy them and they just put them in a fucking box.
I want to get Max and
I've
Maverick the Batmobile.
That'd be badass.
Yeah.
See, to get it for your kid and live through them is one thing, but to get it and just have it and be like, I have this, that's fucking weird.
I had a
Grow the fuck up.
I had a big wheel I think somebody got it for me for my birthday. I think it was my uncle or something, and fucking
Doing burnouts and big
Nah,
doing the power slides and shit.
Nah, I rode
Did
that.
you have the e-brake one?
Bro, listen, I rode that
Rip
shit.
There was
Stick?
an e-brake one?
It was called a rip stick or something.
So
That's sick.
Well, they
I
stopped it
didn't-
because
well,
kids
no,
were getting hurt.
I didn't know how to.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to ride a bike until I was 10 because I fell off too many times. So I was just this is terrible.
It's a trust thing for
So
people.
I was the only kid in the neighborhood. Everybody got their bikes. They be dipping me with my plastic shit.
Can I get on the pegs?
You know what I'm saying? I was either on the pegs
get
or
on your pegs.
I pulled out
No.
this
No,
big ass
man.
plastic big one. I rode that shit so it had the holes in the tires.
Me and my friends would ride bikes, and then we would just give the fucking razor scooter to my little brother and be like, "You ride the scooter."
Did you ever
Yeah,
take a
the-
razor scooter to the shins?
Yo,
Yeah, I wrote a rap lyric about it.
PTSD.
So
I
bad.
Everybody's
fucking-
got that.
when
That
the-
one's hard.
I remember kids abandoned bikes for a whole summer with the razor scooters.
I had one, but my feet didn't really fit on it.
I had a neighbor who every time I would like skate next to like in front of his house.
By the time I was out of high school.
Every time I would skate in front of this old man's house, he would like freak out on me and my friend. He'd be like, "Don't hit my car."
Yo, them shits cause dents,
You
bro.
always had them fucking neighbors. Get away from my car.
And his car wasn't even that nice, bro.
The thing is, I'm gonna be that
But it's
neighbor.
his.
Get the fuck away from my car, kid.
You out there doing tail spins.
Fuck it. You're a kid. You're supposed to
We
be.
were
Exactly.
nowhere close to his car. We were on the sidewalk.
I was just saying back in the day, like, I miss being a kid so much because, like, obviously, like, you know, we were adulting and shit. But
we didn't have the
no
technology
responsibility.
for
But it was
everybody
like-
to become zombies as children.
exactly, like, the whole...
We were out and about.
You had to go find the bikes. You had to go
You
find
sound
the
older
pile
than
of
me
bikes.
saying that shit.
Listen, you threw rocks at trains for fun. Listen,
I used to throw
you're
bottles
old.
at cars for fun.
That's
and I
wild.
wish I was joking.
You ever take a handful of pennies and throw them in a car as
Oh,
you're
yeah.
driving?
Hey, yo,
I used to
everybody...
do that on the way to school.
A
My
hand-
sister would get so
I
mad.
don't think I've ever had a handful of pennies in my life.
Damn. Hard time.
He was bling, 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 bling. I was, got him! Go, go, go!
I was gonna say, have you ever had anybody come back and confront you?
Oh no, they were parked cars.
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
talking about cars driving by me and shit.
Oh, you was
Throwing
wild.
bottles and
I lived in the middle of the fucking woods, Canadensis, Pennsylvania, man.
I had like a
The
park.
car that come by me, the only one for a half hour. It's like, got him.
I had like a parkour phase as a kid, so me and my friend would like we'd.
Do you please wait? Time out. Do you have video of this?
No, unfortunately
Fuck.
not. Unfortunately not.
Damn.
Me and my
Parkour.
like this house had like a driveway, so the house is right here, driveway's right here, and then like a hill went down past the driveway, so we would jump off of their driveway and roll onto the ground that was, you know, fucking in their lawn basically, and we would do that like 3 times a day.
I'm sure he loved you.
Yeah.
Yo, that reminds me. I had a fucking, you know, those stuffed like wrestler animal things growing up. It was like 3 of them. It was DDP, Goldberg, and Hulk Hogan, and you could make them talk. Like you could beat them up and they'd be like, "Arr!" and
Oh,
shit.
the bash 'em.
I didn't have the
Yeah,
ones
they
that
were.
talked, but I had a Stone Cold. That,
Brawlers.
Like,
That's
I had
Yo.
the Stone Cold that you twist his arm. It sounded like his arm was
I'm
breaking.
definitely too young for all that, but I know what you're talking about.
I had a 6-foot rail on the side of my house.
I don't want to say which one I had because it dates me so fucking horribly.
Go ahead.
I
I had the big boss man.
Aw, damn.
First one ever in production.
Nah, Big Boss Man was.
Sounds like a Metal Gear Solid.
He
villain.
wore a Confederate flag on his.
He did.
He
All right.
just a working man. So that motherfucker beating up black folks in jail. But anyways,
in jail.
He
You
was
know, that
he
was
was committing George Floyd's before it was cool.
yeah, that's. I mean,
That one just
Committing
tasted
George
bad.
Floyd's.
It could be a verb.
I
God.
suppose.
Oh shit.
I don't want to talk about this.
Colin
Straight up.
said-
Why
Say
can't it be a verb?
We can't.
The greatest thing you could do for somebody when they
committed a
pass
Trayvon
away
Martin.
is let them be a verb.
Oh no!
Like, come on, man.
Why did you say that one?
Yeah, that one's worse.
That one, bro. Fuck off. That one's worse.
I didn't even hear what he
Fuck
said.
off,
I didn't
bro.
even hear what
Trayvon Martin or something.
Oh,
How could?
why are we here? God damn it, Sean.
We're verbing apparently.
Verbing.
We was talking about the Big Boss Man. He was George Floyd motherfuckers before. Like, God damn.
But I feel that was accurate.
Noob Noob gets it. Shit. We get it.
That's
Cheers.
fucked.
Boss Man's finisher was the Big Boss Man Slam. That was the name of it.
Yeah.
The Big Boss Man Slam.
Right.
Then they
They got him back. They hung him from a cage.
They did. They tried to lynch him
They
from the middle of a
lynched
hell
Boss
in
Man.
the cell. It was WWE in the 90s is wild.
It was.
They crucified Stone Cold.
WWF.
WWF, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I remember they had the T-shirts. We got the F out.
I had
Yeah.
the blanket that said it.
Aw.
The like throw blanket for the chair and shit. It was so
Nice.
bad.
never
I had a full wall poster of Stone Cold, and he was just standing there drinking a beer, and it said "Oh hell yeah" at the bottom.
I had a Stone Cold action figure, but I never watched wrestling, and the only wrestling memory I have is kids that were like, "Oh, like this wrestler had sex with this female wrestler on in the ring."
Oh, that was Edge and Lita.
Yeah, and I was like, "What?" And it still never made me watch wrestling. But
I mean, it was pretty close.
I used to fuck with it back in the day. And
My
then
man
I
had
was
a
like,
my
eh.
man had a whole chub
I'm
on
always
national TV.
mystified
And then I
when
found
people
pussy.
don't like it at all, though. Yeah, but there's always a time.
Oh! Wow, you hear him?
Wrestling appeals to everybody. I heard it.
Right. I'm not even going to do that.
I
I didn't see history be made, motherfucker.
Just saying.
I had the backyard wrestling video game. That was fun.
Sean, you get Gucci, right?
I have sex on the regular and watch wrestling just as regular.
Has it made your?
It's different when you have to use Viagra.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
God.
better.
It's better.
That should be the commercial. Viagra.
It's better.
Viagra. Sex better.
Better.
Go up in sales. Like,
1
what?
million pills
You know how many?
sold.
You know how many dudes like, yo, I know I'd be fucking it up, but shit. Let me get this free subscription.
Yeah, I'm over this. Are we done?
There was a dude I knew back in the McCarriger Street days that made like homemade Viagra pills.
No.
Ew.
Yeah.
I expect that from him.
I've seen so many.
Try
crazy-
Why would I be in the club or in the party with homemade
I just
pills?
I just
Definitely
feel
tried
like
one
you know
before.
a guy who would
I'm
be
gonna
like,
get everybody's dicks
do
hard
all.
tonight, baby.
I don't know.
Pause.
I don't know if it's
No, they're
just
capsules.
I don't
Not
know if
Oh, so he's sitting there going,
I guess he did.
he's got the whole lab in the basement.
he's eyeballing him.
my man
He's
didn't,
never measured
my man didn't woke up, made some espresso.
He's
Ex-
the,
wait,
he's
wait,
the,
wait.
9 a.m. on a
He's the
Saturday.
Walter White of dick
Time out.
pills.
What did he make?
Espresso.
Yeah, there's
Say it
no
one
X
more
in
time.
that.
Espresso.
Espresso?
Espresso.
You said espresso.
No, I
twice.
have a slight lisp.
No,
Oh.
no. There was an
Everybody
accent.
knows that.
Bro, you said monetized.
right,
Right.
I'm just calling him out on this one.
You sound like motherfucking.
If
what's
you
the-
give me the look, I'll smack the shit out of him.
But I was gonna say, I don't know if it's
You were
just,
making fun of a disability, Chris Rock.
No, you're
No.
not. You're not gonna Will Smith me on this podcast.
I don't know if it's just NEPA, but like gas stations around here have wild fucking erection pills, bro. Like
they do.
Have you ever
It's-
thought about trying
Bro,
them
I
and
told
then
you-
think about,
No.
I'm gonna get a heart attack if I try this?
yes.
It's not called that, but
You
I
have to
always
try
call it.
them once.
Like rhino.
No, they got the
hard.
one that's the purple gorilla.
I get hard by
Telling
myself
y'all.
just fine.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but-
I have no problems. I have no problems except when
I'm
I take
so
tramadol.
happy. I'm so happy everybody's good.
We're
How you
good.
doing?
Right? We're all healthy.
I'm just
With
saying.
your age and everything.
You don't see that pill bag and you go, I'd like to see what's going on.
No. I'd like to not
Now,
have
but
a
no,
heart attack.
I told you they got the purple gorilla. It's the aggressive ass purple gorilla on the box. It's like something like, and he on the shit beating his chest, like mad aggressive. Like I don't want my dick to feel like that.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look through.
You
my
look
old
over at the
pictures
mirror in the
and
middle
see
of
if I
sex
still
later
have
and
this
see
one
yourself
picture.
banging on
Wait,
the
you're
chest.
gonna? I do not want to see a picture of you hard. Please do not tell me you're looking through pictures of you
Bro.
being hard.
Yes.
What are you
that's-
looking for?
That's
Your
exactly
eyes.
what I'm looking for.
So I'm just gonna. That's what we're talking about. He's like, let me just check my
I'm
pictures.
talking about the
real quick."
pills, you fucking weirdo.
Okay.
He's
all
like,
right.
I'm gonna tell y'all why they call me Sizzle.
He is
baby.
weird. He was talking shit that whole time, but looking at your screen on your phone, like,
Right,
don't,
right.
don't
He's like,
show
"Don't
me
show
a
me the-"
goddamn thing.
I was just
but
waiting for
don't
him to
move
pull
that
something
phone.
I better not see no dick.
If you start gaslighting again, I swear to God, I'm flipping tables.
Better not see one.
Dude, has that ever happened to you though? Like someone handed like your phone, like you're like like swipe through pictures, like no.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you don't swipe through. If somebody hands you a phone,
Don't
you
swipe.
do not
You
swipe.
look at the individual picture that's on the screen currently at that time.
iPhones let you hide
You
your
ain't
like,
ready to swipe
sensitive
through
stuff.
that. You
But
ain't
isn't
ready
it
for
awkward when they're like, oh no, I'm not gonna. No, go swipe to the next picture. I'm like, no, you can do that. Why? And then you have to explain to them, like, well, mom.
It's happened to me before on accident, and I saw things I didn't necessarily really want to see.
And now you can't unsee them.
No, I can't.
Forever unclean.
All right, Ruxin.
I don't think I have it. I forget what it was called. I have a bad habit of forgetting.
I had one called
everything
White Panther last summer. Remember I told y'all about it?
White Panther?
Yeah,
Yes.
that shit was incredible.
I knew you were the one that took one. I was
in
just
the-
waiting. I was just waiting.
I was on a whim. I was just like, you know what? I'm incredible.
That's what I mean when you're
I was like-
online.
I was like, I'm incredible, but let me see how.
You know what? I'm
how I
trying.
could fucking turn this up a bit.
Was that during
I'm
your
trying to send a
allergic
girl to the
reaction
hospital.
at
No,
AIDS?
no, that wasn't during that. That was way prior. I'm allergic to lube, I guess.
I'm sorry. How'd you
I'm
find-
allergic to spermicidal.
How'd I find out?
How'd you find that out?
I mean, you wake up one day and you're like, hey,
You only need lube for one activity.
no, not necessarily.
Yes,
Not,
necessarily.
not necessarily.
What are you fucking 60-year-olds?
No, I'm just saying. Sometimes it happens.
You do not need
Either by
spermicidal lube
yourself
for no reason.
or with somebody else.
I'm sorry, but I have never had to use lube in my life. To
I
get
ain't,
the
I'm
party
not.
started.
I'm let you know right now. I ain't using a lube to drink my shit. I know what I like.
And now
Are
you
you-
all
are
do
you-
too.
Are you guys a lotion guy or just?
Little lotion.
Yeah,
Depends on how much time I got to kill.
I do not have enough time. So
That's what I mean. Yeah, once you have a kid or something, it's like I'm trying to get this over.
In the past year, I've started to use lotion more.
I'm just experimenting.
Well, no, I didn't use it for so long, and then I started using it. I'm like, what have I been doing with my life?
just walk around with
What have I been missing?
dick on chafe. Like,
For real.
woo!
For real.
This mugginess is killing me.
And I have a little
Station?
I don't want to say it's rubber. I don't know what material it is, but it's like a little toy. And
You keep shaking your hands, though.
He always hits my face with it. So you got a pocket pussy?
it's not an actual fleshlight, but yeah.
I tried one. It's whack.
I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it hard.
Obviously.
Literally and
I fuck with it hard.
literally and metaphorically.
When you edit, can you show us your toy?
It's called like sex jive or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Do the hand job, baby.
Don't you
That is what it's called. It's called
Don't
hand
you
jive.
ruin that word for me.
Oh.
Don't you
Hand
ruin that
jive.
word for me.
I swear to
You
God.
traveling in time and getting it off?
Is that like a reference to something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
the 70s. Jive?
Well,
Well, I know what jive is, but
Oh.
I thought hand jive was something
you
specific.
ever see Grease?
I just
Yeah.
did it for
The
you.
hand jive, yeah, he was doing it. It was a dance and shit.
Shit.
We go together like waddy. Dang, dang. Colin in his room. That's the way it should be.
Give us grease.
Wow.
This episode
yeah.
took a turn that I did not expect.
Also, I
How the
never
fuck
watched
do you know Grease?
because we used to sing it in chorus. They made us sing that shit, bro.
Made
Duvy, didn't you have a butt? Didn't you buy a butt?
Buy a butt? No, I didn't buy no ass.
Who bought
I bought the pocket joint.
Oh, no, I thought you
No,
bought
I didn't buy the whole. I didn't buy the whole.
I thought you bought the whole
Yo,
hips.
disclaimer: Duvy did not buy no rubber
I
ass.
thought you bought the hips.
No, I didn't buy nothing.
You shoved them in your closet.
Yeah.
No, that was
Fuck
not
all
me.
that, bro.
I didn't pay for shit.
Someone did.
Wrong black friend.
That's too much.
No. It was either you, TY, or...
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like
the
a,
end of
that
the-
sounds like a TY thing.
I
to
don't
me.
think TY's got an ass.
I didn't buy no ass. I'm telling you,
thought
I
you
would
had an
tell you
ass
if I
like
How do you
did.
get off on that? It's just like a disembodied
Exactly.
ass.
That's
bro.
why.
Like,
Yeah.
I just love quadriplegics.
Like that makes no sense to me.
Imagine going to the
Disembodied
store.
ass.
Yo, give me the chick
like-
without the legs.
It's like fucking the
feet.
bitch from the Oblongs.
I just want the ass.
I just want the ass. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I feel like I was fucking a cyborg.
Let's
I
skip
feel like
the
I
whole
was-
face down step and just go, we just need this.
Right.
No.
I don't need to see no
I
long
don't even
hair.
need a face.
Oh, my God.
I don't need to see no hair.
I don't need
I
to
don't
see
need, I
anything.
don't need to pull on nothing.
I don't need anything.
I just need ass.
I need a
If you
hole.
had the disposable income, would you buy a sex robot?
No.
Yes.
I would.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
buy
yeah,
a
dude.
sex robot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
I would keep her out here.
Y'all weird, bro.
I need full specs, and I
Why
don't want.
wouldn't
I don't
you?
want the floor model.
Why do I need some? Something gonna scare me in the middle? Now I'm forgetting this robotic ass
It
woman
has
is
an
in the
on and
corner.
off switch.
No, I'm-
Until it becomes sentient.
right.
When it
I've
catches,
seen iRobot. Y'all want to fuck around? We
when
getting
that
there.
shit
It's gonna be
catches
self-
feelings, you're in trouble.
It's gonna
man.
be like learning. It's gonna
Where
know
are
what
you
like.
going?
It's not gonna catch.
Colin, are you recording again tonight? Well, yeah. I mean, Transparency 2's dropping real soon, baby. That's fine.
Feels like I never see you.
Next thing you know, she got a motherfucking sword coming out of her hand and shit. You in the house screaming.
I would trust the programmers
I'm with
to
child.
make that
Yeah.
so it wouldn't
No.
fucking make me feel some type of way.
Y'all gonna fuck around and get killed in the house.
Nah, bro.
Telling y'all, I seen iRobot.
I
Remember
really
when that
thought-
old lady tried to go to the store? It's too dangerous to
I
go
really
outside.
thought you had a whole set of hips in your closet.
No, I would tell you if I did, but I don't.
Then you open the closet and it's taped to the door. Like that, it's just there.
Right.
There's
It's
nothing
like-
you have to look for. It's just you open it and it's jiggling.
It's like
instead
in
of just
between your
swinging.
mattress and box spring.
Oh.
Y'all are wildin'. There's nothing there. I don't own this shit. Wouldn't spend the money on
We
it.
left it at the old house.
Nah, I didn't have it. I didn't buy it. Would
Run
not.
back the tapes.
All right.
I'm gonna find it.
I had a pocket joint, but I didn't have no damn hips. A whole motherfucking torso in the crib.
I know we talked about it, like picking out.
We
different,
talked
like,
about
porn
it, like
stars.
yeah, like but you know, exactly. That's what we were talking about because they have the different porn star ones where you can buy like this pocket pussy is just
I
like
know what you're
so-and-so.
talking
This one's
about.
just
But
as
those
loose
are
as the
bullshit
next
because
one.
you can never. Who?
Ain't nobody give a damn.
But who? How do you know it really is, though?
Right.
There's no way to test it and compare it.
Right.
I
I demand
I saw pictures. I saw
this to be
pictures.
fucking fact checked.
And they have the picture of the shit next to it. So it's like this porn star just got her.
Really?
Yeah, but like
Really?
it's wild.
I've been in one pussy my entire life, so what can I say?
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Bet.
I can't say that shit.
Cheers.
It's a noble thought until you don't do it anymore.
I'm happy.
That's
Hey,
all that ever matters.
Right, exactly. That's definitely
That's all that matters. Hey, bro, as long as you happy, bro.
Everybody's
that's all that
happiness.
matters,
That's
man.
all that matters.
Yeah. We just happy.
You found the right one the first fucking time.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're
That-
just
that
dumb.
that is very,
No,
very,
you're not
very,
dumb.
very
Huh?
rare.
No, we've made some dumb decisions.
Sure,
bro.
everyone has.
A lot of them. You were if you was alive from a character, bro. whew,
Yo, I remember.
Shout out to McCarrigan.
I remember this one time. This girl's like, "I think I might be pregnant." I said, "Guess what?
And then there
I've
was
I've been told by the doctors that I cannot produce children. I'm infertile." That's exactly what I told her. She goes, "Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, unfortunately." And then like 3 days later, she's like, "I got my period." I was like, "Well, thank God."
Still
Because
infertile.
what a
though.
miracle that would have been.
been.
you were bluffing your way to that
I
stage.
sure as fuck did.
You were 3 days away from going on the cover of the National Enquirer. Man who's been shooting blanks forever hits his target.
Jesus Jr. is coming soon to a hospital near you.
Conception.
I'd read that story.
Who else were you sleeping with? You were sleeping with someone else, weren't you?
Kid just naturally comes out the womb chopping wood.
Like that.
That was a lumberjack, bro. That was Paul Bunyan.
I didn't know if it was a lumberjack or a carpenter joke because we were talking
Paul,
Jesus.
Paul
so I was
Bunyan.
like,
It's Paul Bunyan's.
Could have been either.
There's a fucking dude on TikTok who just like chops like giant fucking logs of wood in like 2 chops.
I was watching him today, and he was complaining about his shoulder. I said, "Quit being a
that's
bitch and
that's
chop
what I
that
saw,
log."
too.
Bro.
I wanted.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Quit being a
Kratos.
bitch.
You're right. Go ahead,
as you rolled
Kratos.
your sleeves up thinking
Right.
you could do it better, like I got
This
I
ain't
know.
Fortnite, motherfucker.
I know.
Taking
want-
me like 8 swings because I miss. I'm not on target
Right.
every
I
time.
I wanted to duet it and be like, this fucking guy does the same shit every. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna chop the log in half. But then I was like, oh wait, I can't do
Does
that.
he have like
ever.
Does he have like some wild ass like weird alternative rock music playing in the background as he does?
No, just
No,
him in the woods.
just nature sounds?
well, him
some
in like the
stupid-
back of his
Yeah,
house.
you know your
basically.
soul's on fire. Like one of them
But he makes
corny
the
ass
weird
songs.
noises, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like grunge but with fentanyl.
Isn't that grunge?
Yeah. Could
No,
be.
that was good heroin.
Oh, that was prior to fentanyl.
That's what the Foo Fighters used to play, right?
Yep.
God damn, he just died.
Too soon?
The
No.
drummer. Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh man, the Foo Fighters just died.
The drummer. I don't know his
I
name.
remember when they were relevant in the 90s.
I don't even know that song. I just know the other one. I want to get away.
What?
Waking me down. Some shit. I don't know. They always play it at work. And it was on the Madden game.
That made me think of fucking.
I don't know. You were shaking.
That
a
made
lot
me
when
think
you
of
were
Lenny
singing that,
Kravitz.
though.
You ever see him sing?
That's what I thought. I want
I don't
to
think that's
get
what I was-
away. I thought that's what he was singing. Every
I know Lenny Kravitz, motherfucker. Fly away. Come on.
With his fucking
I
nose
want
ring.
a Milky Way.
They've
He
pigeonholed
reminds
Is that a
you.
fat joke?
Oh.
No, bro, there's an actual remix like that.
Oh, I thought he was like.
Sounds
yeah.
like a Weird
Nah,
Al.
bro, I love
like,
you.
He's like, Duvy's like, he wants a Milky Way. Like, whoa.
Nah, bro, it's all love.
I don't even like Milky Ways.
I don't like Milky Ways either.
I don't know. Just nougat and
that's
caramel.
my favorite.
That's your
Fuck that,
favorite? Weird
Yep.
motherfucker.
Snickers.
Reese's, baby.
Pause. You want nuts in your mouth? That came up on my
Don't
memories
shame
today.
me. Don't
He was
shame
like-
me for liking peanuts.
He's like, I would say I like pecan ice cream, but I got all them nuts in my mouth. Pause. I was like, oh my god.
It's like fucking heterosexual men just can't enjoy peanuts or any kind of
Hot
nuts.
dogs. I remember hot dogs was the shit back in the day. Now one day somebody was like, "Oh, you like dick?" Like, hey, motherfucker, this is a ballpark Frank.
Come on,
I
man.
haven't had hot dogs or fish sticks in 20 years,
Right,
man.
right.
I can't even eat. I
Oh,
can't
I'm
even
a-
eat a rocket pop without someone looking at me
For
weird.
real, bro. It's
That's okay.
the society we live in.
Why can't there be more food shaped like vaginas?
That's a fact.
What are we eating? Papaya over here?
It's just
Fucking avocado.
just start shoving flowers in your mouth.
No,
like,
an
fuck
avocado
it.
does
I
not.
wouldn't
look
want to
good.
eat no
What am I, a sloth?
hot dog pussy.
Just chop a hot dog
What?
in half. And
I feel like you did this the wrong way. Like we're trying to. I think, we're not trying to take the foods that look like penises and make them look like vaginas.
I hope not.
But isn't that what we do
we
these days?
easily could.
Oh, we could. Well, the science. We have the science.
God
Just look
damn.
at
We can
Caitlyn.
make him better.
We can Caitlyn Jenner any food we want.
What's that swimmer's name?
I don't know.
Oh, Miss
Thomas.
462nd as what's his name? And
Moving
then-
on.
Leah Thomas or something like
Moving on.
that. Yeah, that's
wild though. The rankings was wild, but yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, my complaint was just the rankings. But
no.
every-
I just think like
I don't know.
love yourself, love those, love yours.
no, for sure. Like the whole thing is like, oh, you could be trans positive, but like also not support transgender people in sports, and I feel like that's just like a complete like contradiction.
Definitely support.
You should be allowed to, but they don't really let you. It's like when you don't consent to a search by a cop, but then if you don't, then they have a reason to
Then
search
you get a
you.
Bro,
pinky in your butthole.
My
I
whole
know
thing is that the NCAA has allowed
That was bullshit,
trans
too. Your
people
car
to
smells
be
like weed.
in their sports since 2011.
Yeah.
And no one has said anything
No.
until a trans person
until someone
wins
smokes
one race.
a fucking
they
record.
win one race.
I'ma keep
she
it a-
didn't even break a record.
I'ma
She
keep it a
didn't
buck.
even break a record.
No.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
No,
about
No.
Just one W.
about
That's all
this-
it took.
One dub.
about this whole swimming shit. Nobody gives a fuck about swimming.
Yeah. Facts.
Thank you, Michael
Unless
Phelps.
you're Michael
100%.
Phelps.
Thank you, Michael Phelps.
Don't smoke weed though.
I
Then you lose your
appreciate-
goddamn
right,
medals.
We
exactly.
care about
Wheaties
swimming
fucking-
once
I al-
every 4 years.
I
That's
already know the
only-
point you're making. And, you're 100%
And
right.
that's and everybody was blowing that shit up online. Like, yo, stop being so closeted with your own sexuality and using a social media platform to exert your anger towards somebody that decided to change their life, and you out here complaining and bitching and moaning for days
It's not
on
fair
end.
to everyone
Like,
who
did you really
trains,
watch the
oh.
swim meet, motherfucker? Did you really turn on NBC and was like, yo, I can't wait to see this woman,
It definitely wasn't even on NBC.
try and win a race or whatever the fuck it was on.
if your daughter busted her butt to train in a
Tell her to
sport
work
that she
harder.
loves,
Maybe she should fight MMA.
I'd be like,
There's
well-
other sports.
well,
Tell
honey-
your child she wasn't good enough.
Well, honey-
I don't know.
well, honey-
Okay? That's what created narcissists today. You always played on a team with a motherfucker, knew he couldn't pitch. Daddy was the coach. My son's going to be a pitcher. We are down 10-1.
honey,
It's
she's
the
not-
bottom of the third.
Bases
I was
loaded.
This
on that
motherfucker
fucking
is
team,
lobbing him
dude.
over the plate.
I was on that fucking team. That
Lobbing
is
him
too
over the
real.
plate.
That is too
I was
real.
on that basketball team in high school.
Right.
You know what?
I felt all that.
She's got the body of a man, so
Is
looks
that what
like
I
you're
said?
just shit out of luck.
I said right, like, I mean, hey, it is. I played on them teams.
I did play on
Narcissism, nepotism, all that shit is terrible.
It's
Tell your-
still alive and well.
Your child went out there and decided to swim against somebody. She knew what you knew she was coming.
On some real shit,
Right.
fuck participation trophies though.
Yeah.
Be good or don't be good.
I mean, I think
Fuck
that's
participation trophies.
getting something like, oh, you placed fourth. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck if you place fourth.
Take this
It's- it's
certificate.
like-
You don't even get a medal after fourth. They just give you a piece of paper. Throw this shit in the garbage.
Yeah,
Right.
It's all gonna be, as long as they're going for a trophy and it's all competitive. It's all gonna be. There's gonna be human error where somebody's gonna be in charge of all of
I
it.
feel like in the long
That's where
run,
it doesn't really fucking matter. Someone's gonna be corrupt
in the long
end,
run,
so
when you're that age anyway, like a fourth place trophy and a first place trophy all mean the same shit when you're
They do.
like when you're playing at
right,
that
but
age
it
in
creates
that
higher
league.
expectations. Like, oh, I deserve something because I tried.
But I believe at a certain age, if your child is really serious
I
about
never thought I deserved something. I never
right,
thought
but
I
I'm
deserved
talking.
anything.
No, I'm talking about like today's like day and
Yeah.
age. It's more of like a, oh well, he came in last place. He should get a participation trophy. Fuck you, run faster. Fuck you, swim faster.
You shouldn't
Like,
get anything. You should just play the game and
try
fucking
harder next
do
time.
Let's
whatever.
go home.
you give him
Yeah.
a trophy,
Let-
he's gonna
pat on the
think
back
that-
like good try. Let's try harder next time.
Right.
You should do that, but
Move it the
eventually
fuck on.
the participation trophies are going to make the kids think that they still have a chance even when they shouldn't. You have to eventually realize, like, you know what?
You're
This
not
ain't-
good
this
at
ain't for me,
this.
but I can fucking draw, or I can fucking write, or I can
Right.
fucking do this.
Maybe
if you
you should
focus on the
explore other
stupid ass
things.
shit
Well,
that you're not good
See,
at,
that-
you're never going to explore the stuff you are good at.
But
No.
then you have the issue of the parents trying to live vicariously through their children.
Right,
because
that's the
it's
thing
not
too.
something-
You got the
Absolutely.
parents
But
that
it's
are in
because
denial.
It's because it's not something
Oh.
they were able to accomplish as a child.
Right.
So they think their child is going to be immaculate at this thing. But you suck dick and fucking pussy.
I keep
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
keep
you're
trying to get
terrible
my kid
at
to
it.
go into voiceover and all shit with anime because she loves anime, and I'm
Right.
trying to push her that way.
Push her in that way.
Right,
But
you gotta
if
find
she
your
falls
kid's
away
strengths.
from it, I'm not gonna push her and smash her face
course.
into
But
it.
the thing is, if they are lean into it, see if they have a VOTEC for that.
Yeah.
Focus a child's interests instead of being like, oh, well, you should go to a 4-year college and learn about flying buttresses and fucking medieval fucking architecture.
Like
what the fuck do I need to know what a flying buttress is for? I had to learn about it, but if you're good at working with wood,
Buttress.
go be a fucking carpenter, right? That's the reason.
When I was a kid playing baseball, I knew for a fact I fucking didn't want to play baseball. Like, I didn't give a shit if I got a trophy, even if we did win. Like,
but you were having fun out there.
I was
with
having
your
fun,
friends,
you know.
and
I
that's
was
all it is.
outside and getting exercise, doing
Right?
whatever.
Did I really want to play sports? No, but I was forced to participate in extracurricular activities.
You know
But to
those
your
kids
guys-
who were getting stressed out by their parents saying like you're gonna be a fucking pro and you're gonna do this.
My
and you're
parents,
gonna do that.
my parents weren't like that, but I know some kids are.
And
You
that's
got to
the thing,
stay
too.
on the field
Like-
for 4 extra hours after practice.
the ones whose coach was their dad was the coach and making them the pitcher.
Like I'm
and
saying,
shit.
like my I knew I
What
was.
are they doing
like,
now? Selling hot dogs on the corner.
I played on the
Working at the
line.
gas
I
station.
was 5'9", 5'8" on a good day, like in high school. Like
depending on the convenience.
I wasn't
store.
playing exactly. Like I wasn't playing at a fucking college D1 level, but like if like a D3 school came and like I like 2 schools that actually did contact me. I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm not going.
They wanted to know what the fuck
But
you were
like
calling them for.
even from there, yeah. What'd you want?
We were returning a call from
Yeah,
Mr.
we have
Branch.
meal plans. Stop asking. Yes, it comes with a meal plan, kid. All right, $1,800 a semester. You can't eat that shit up.
Call us collect one more
I
time.
was talking about that, but like no, dead ass. Like my parents was never like, no, you gotta get to the NFL. And I knew kids that I was like, and even me sitting back in their age bracket, that motherfucker ain't going to the league. No,
Yeah.
he can't read.
There's a couple that made it, to the big leagues in
Yeah.
our area. And
Awesome.
Congratulations to all you guys. Like,
I'm not gonna sit here and name
It's-
drop y'all, but y'all know who you all are.
But even the
Congrats.
ones who did, how long did they last?
It's not over 50. I mean, we still got one running strong.
Right.
One running strong, still in the NFL.
And that's because they
He was
wanted
the
it.
one who
It's
got
not because
drafted
their
by the
parents
Seahawks,
wanted
right?
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually I'll name drop him. Shout out Mark.
Yeah.
It's Zach's brother. He was on the last episode.
I
The
used
most
to-
recent episode was his younger
I
brother.
used to wait on them at
Oh, word.
Shields, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew them my whole life.
Yep. Good people.
That was
They
a
were
big
my-
fucking fan. Those people were bred for physical.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
Mark
He
ain't
was,
no joke.
He was my next. They were in my next door neighbors
Mark
on
ain't
Dana
no
Street.
joke. Yeah.
that dude
I've known
looked like
Zach and
he
Mark
would
for
just
a long time.
back like one of those spinning shurikens, like the who. He's a
Yeah.
big motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
He hit a growth spurt after high school too, though.
Yeah.
Like after high school, he kept growing.
But that's what you have. There's natural ability, and you can't just push a kid that's
Right.
Exactly.
Like
4 foot nothing
if you
into
love
doing
it,
this shit.
if not, then
You gotta find their strengths. You can't be out here like
go weeb it out. Like,
Like,
go watch some anime.
you gotta be realistic. Like only like there's thousands of fucking high school football players. Only a couple, 100,000 or a couple thousand. I'm not gonna
one
say
out
100,000.
one out of a few.
Like and then like the odds, like making it to the NFL, to the NBA. Like there's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, kids.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
60 picks.
I
That's
feel
it.
like I feel like it's very rare for parents to like push their children into something that isn't like physical.
Not anymore.
But they don't prepare
Back
them-
in the day, they did.
But they don't prepare them for the.
Well,
But they don't
there's-
prepare them for the workload.
Well, in some cases.
Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the stereotypical like Jewish families will push their children into being doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
et cetera.
yeah, but that's that's culture.
or like
You know what
I
I
mean
mean?
like I
Is
mean
it
like
the culture
creative.
or
is
field.
it
just-
a money thing?
That's what I'm.
I mean like
without
specifically
just
creative
saying
fields.
it, I was trying to say like.
You anti-Semite?
Woo!
I wasn't thinking that.
Did somebody just mutter something anti-Semitic in my headphones?
I was thinking, the stereotypical Chinese, like, you must be doctor. Like,
There you go.
fucking, yeah.
Same
God
thing.
damn,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, Ty.
Were you with me when I got my Chinese food the other day? That was fucking weird.
Show me the doctor.
Y'all ever watch Family Guy? Like, come on.
It's true. Oh, the lady driving too.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
more Bing Bong. Each Bing Bong cost me 30 cents.
Damn.
Spit that all over my computer.
He almost did.
Lost the audio, no.
I didn't even pay that off yet.
Lost the deposit, no.
Oh man, it went up my nose.
But yeah, like all we're saying is we're not telling nobody how to parent or anything like that. But like
Sometimes do better.
yeah.
Do better. Listen.
You
to
should
your
always
kids.
be aspiring.
I'm
to be
terrified
better.
to be a parent, to be honest.
Don't
I
buy.
love it.
Don't.
I
You
love
should be.
every fucking minute.
I
of
bet
it.
you do.
What he's saying is right, and what
Don't
you're saying
buy
is
your
right.
kid's
It's
position on the
terrifying.
team.
Every day I lay my head on the pillow.
Do
It's
not
terrifying,
buy
but
your
it's so
kid's
much fun.
position on the team. You don't have to kiss ass and suck dick and be all a part of these shits. You can go out there and teach your kid the game, teach them how to play, teach them how to be respectful,
And if
and
they,
not suck
and if
anybody's
they like
dick
it
in
and
the
they're
air.
good at
Right.
it, then have at it. If
don't
not,
gotta-
let's find you something else that you like to do.
You don't got to kiss nobody's ass for playing time.
But there's going to be people that do that, and then you got to be competitive. That's what happens.
I mean, it's
that's the world.
But
It's
see,
dog
but
eat
see,
dog.
but see, if you have a kid and they're really competitive and really good at what they're doing, and you're not involved in all that crazy shit, you're just there for your kid. Eventually, people are going to see that talent. It's going to be overshadowed because
Yeah.
I did play with kids whose folks weren't in all.
I remember someone who bought first base over me.
I mean, I'll drink to that.
When you got a
That's
righty
true.
on first base, you know somebody paid that one.
Hey, man, listen, listen, man.
Grocery chain.
Oh, I know already.
All I'm saying is this.
So what I said. I guarantee you're not listening. So eat shit.
Thanks for the raises and building your fucking houses up and stuff.
Listen, Wig was 6'2", 6'3" in high school. You would want him on first base.
Is he left-handed?
I mean, no, but I mean, you can't miss him.
He was. I wasn't.
I mean,
That don't matter. You can't miss this motherfucker at first base.
I don't like baseball, but the way that baseball works is that you're supposed to. There's stuff that you do just to do it. Like I don't like.
No, it does not.
We don't put a left-handed player on third base. You don't put a right-handed player on first base. As long as they're good. If they're outright dog water, then nothing. Yeah, you don't do nothing.
That's what he's saying.
I'm around
I
children.
hit a
all the
home
time,
run against
so
Myers, so eat
water is
shit,
like-
all y'all.
I don't know.
Your dog water? Your dog water?
I almost beat a kid fourth in the state in wrestling in Tunkhannock my first year, but they weren't giving me that pin. And I got a lot of people that could attest to that. First year wrestling, I almost beat a kid fourth in the state. Dude was built like a motherfucker, and he was 6'4".
All this emotional damage coming out in high school sports.
It's true though.
Do you have any, Colin?
I had his shoulders
did you
pinned
run
for a
cross
minute and
country?
27
I
seconds.
ran track for 1 year.
Let's say you look like you ran cross country.
I ran track for 1 year. I wasn't good. And that's all I could say about that.
It was me.
I did parkour on the side.
My mom, she wanted me to be in a sport and a club every year. I ran track 1 year in 7th grade and then, never played another sport for the rest of my high school career. So
But see, your journey, where you're at now, Sizzle, a.k.a. the cameraman.
Yeah,
AKA
I went to Votech and I edited the fuck out of some shit. And
Watch some kids snorting meth.
And now I hate working for the news. So
It's all right, bro.
yeah.
Like a Robin Scherbatsky.
They made me compete for my position on the football team in high school, and I wasn't having it.
How was it wearing like a leather head?
Well, it wasn't awful until I had to put my hair in a ponytail, and
He was
man,
out
it just
there with-
really ripped it out of the roots,
He
man.
was out there,
It just really ripped it
there
out.
with George Clooney. Leatherheads.
Who the fuck is George Clooney?
Who the fuck is George Clooney? Don't you do that.
To football. Who the fuck is he to football?
You never seen the movie Leatherheads? With him and, what's his name from The Office? Jim from The Office.
No.
I've never seen the movie either.
There aren't any really good, football movies. but
What? The Replacements?
The Longest Yard?
They're all right. They're all right.
Any given Sunday?
Waterboy?
Any given Sunday is that work,
Any
dude.
Adam Sandler movie?
Bro, come on. You need to retract that statement. 'cause
Why
there's
don't
a
I like
lot
Any
of
Given
them.
Sunday? Why don't I like Any Given Sunday?
Al Pacino?
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor is on a list of men
Here we
that
go.
shows ability,
He's not going to
and
stop.
yet he was on a performance-enhancing drug, and everybody fucking knows it. He was doing
Cocaine.
bumps on the sidelines.
All right, anyway, Remember the Titans? Come on
But
now.
I'm just saying.
Remember the
I've
Titans?
never seen Remember the Titans. Isn't
Left
that about
side?
college or high school football?
Strong side?
I don't know.
First black high school, first black
During,
head coach.
like segregation and
Denzel was the head coach.
Wow, those movies make me feel bad.
Was that the Matt Damon movie?
No.
no. 'cause
I saw some of-
Sunshine kind of looks like Matt
I
Damon.
think I saw some of Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues 2 is another fantastic football movie.
Very low
Sense.
tier, though, as far as
But
football movies.
Waterboy. I mean,
The
you got
Waterboy is
Waterboy.
amazing.
That's a football movie.
I love
Captain
Waterboy.
Insano shows no mercy.
Captain Insano is going to be in pro wrestling again.
AEW.
Paul White is bringing the Captain Insano character
He owns
back
the
to
trademark. He
television.
bought the
That's
trademark.
funny you said that, actually.
Was that Newman? In
What's
that, was that Newman the actor? What's his
Who?
face?
In Waterboy?
Yeah,
No,
no,
Adam
it wasn't.
Sandler.
No, I know it was Adam Sandler, but the character who he played like the Captain Insano, or no, not
No,
Captain
That
Insano.
was Big Show.
Yeah, it
the
was.
other
It was the-
wrestler.
it was the Big Show.
The teacher who was the wrestler who had like the weird mask.
No, it was Billy Madison.
Oh, that was-
yeah,
I
that's
got
what
my-
you're
the,
thinking of.
the
You're
blob.
thinking of
What's his
Blob.
name? The
The
blob.
Blob.
Yep. He does look like Newman.
That wasn't Newman though.
No, but it
Okay.
looks like
No.
him.
Okay,
That's fucking weird.
That's the dude in Jurassic Park.
that is
Isn't
Newman
it?
though.
No, Newman is
That
the
is-
guy
that
in
is the
Jurassic
guy.
Park. No, it's not.
The guy in
They
Jurassic.
look very similar, but they're not the same
the
guy.
guy in Jurassic Park is Newman though. I forget the
Yes.
actor's name.
It's Wayne Knight.
Wayne,
I feel like that is him.
Hand to God, it's not.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, see, this guy cares. Nobody cares, or whatever, something like that. He's
Yeah.
yeah, he's in Jurassic Park, bro.
That's Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight is in Seinfeld and Jurassic Park. The guy,
Jared.
the guy who plays the Blob is the
Wayne-
same guy who plays the social worker in Big
Oh,
Daddy.
yeah, he's right. They do look alike. Yeah.
I'm almost always right, but
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
get tired of hearing it. Could you give me
okay.
one more?
He's right.
one more what?
Never mind. I was gonna have
It's all
to-
good.
One more.
They look strikingly similar.
Okay,
They're two
yeah,
heavy-set
okay,
Jewish
yeah,
men.
I
That's
know
just
who
what
you're
it
talking
is.
about now. It's the social work for Big Daddy. All right.
Yeah.
I just had to put a face to him.
You're good.
I got my Adam Sandler movies mixed up. So
That's
it's my
all
bad.
good.
They all have the same cast, so it's all right.
Yeah.
I miss when he used to be funny, Adam Sandler.
Yo,
Yeah.
Hubie Halloween was dog water.
Everyone like.
So
Yeah,
was
it was
Spanglish.
Was it you who was
Is
telling
that
me?
jewelry movie any good?
Yeah, that was real good.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut
was
Gems was flames.
awesome. It wasn't you. It was my stepbrother who was saying he didn't like Uncut Gems because all he heard was Whitey from fucking.
Whitey Duvall.
Yeah.
Yo, 8 Crazy Nights was good too.
Like Crazy Nights was good.
Yo, bitty 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 bum. Give me the dance.
I'll give you my song that I made out of that.
Give me the dance.
There you
What's
go.
fucked is I keep looking up when you do this shit, and I don't know if I'm seeing it
It'll
or
be
I'm
there.
wanting to see it.
It's in
but
post.
I see it.
It's in the Facebook clip. There you go. Courtesy of moi.
I was gonna say
Absolutely perfect.
earlier, Colin put it in there, but then I said, "Hey, can you? Hey, can you add that
I
up
got
there?"
Yeah, you got to
I got
watch
you.
Uncut Gems,
Give it
man.
the
It's a
finger
good
point.
movie.
Uncut Gems is great. I watched that high as fuck.
That's the only time I like Julia Fox.
Yeah.
Julia
Well, that's the
Fox.
only thing I know her from. Other than that,
Exactly.
Julia Fox.
Uncut
Julia Fox.
Ja-
Is she anything else?
No,
She was Kanye's ex-girlfriend.
She was
recently.
Kanye's muse.
Oh,
What
so
is that?
she started all that shit.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
You gotta watch it though. It's a good movie. Kevin Garnett's in it. It's good.
Yo,
I did
Basketball player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
He's like one of the
I
main
would-
characters.
I would recommend
KG.
watching it. Shit's
really good.
fucking nuts.
It's
With
really
an
good.
athlete as the main character?
He's like the movie's literally on.
Not since Dennis Rodman and Jean-Claude Van Damme have
No,
I
that
taken
was
a
no,
basketball
no,
player
no.
seriously in a
Yo,
movie.
Colin, show Dennis Rodman with that green neon
Double
Nets
take.
bullshit on.
Double take. It's called double take.
No, double impact.
No.
It's not double take.
Double Impact sounds like a wrestling show.
There's been so many things I've just had to look
Or
up
is it
and
double
like
take?
learn
Or
about
normal
I honestly
the
don't
shit
know.
you guys talk about. Like fucking the
Google has to be your friend. When
Yo,
we're fucking
no, 100%.
ready
Yo,
to talk.
ultimately, real quick, let's give a shout out to the edit god Sizzle real
Colin,
quick.
yeah, word.
He fucking kills it every goddamn week with the edits. Every fucking week he kills it. Some
you.
random ass shit
I don't take praise well, but thank you.
that he pulls out of just thin air. Be like, oh, okay.
And he has a really good mixtape out right now. Transparency. It's out now on SoundCloud. Where else is it coming?
I'm never gonna give him that. In 9
It should be
minutes,
on
but he can do
iTunes
it
and
now.
Spotify once I figure
It
out.
was on my mind. I
Is
had
it
to shout
almost
it
there?
out.
Can
It's
you
not-
throw it
it's-
on Anchor?
It's not a
Always
mixtape. It's an
on
album. It's 100.
It is a whole album.
It's like 80% self-produced. There's 2 tracks that I didn't produce. My boy Danny Lotus did those tracks, but other than that, it's all self-produced. So album.
I'm sorry.
Don't get it twisted.
I'm sorry. I'm just so used to saying tape.
No, you're good. You're good. I just felt like I should clarify.
Let's go.
I just wanted to clarify it here.
I'm
Like,
also on this album.
If I were to hear that in public and someone was like, "Yo, I fuck with your mixtape," I want to be like, "Bro, it's a fucking album. Suck my dick." I wouldn't say-
Fucking Sizzle, baby.
You should have told him that and then added respectfully after.
Yeah, respectfully.
Respectfully, suck my dick. It's an album,
It is
pussy.
an
No,
album, right?
when you guys were talking about the fucking when you had the cap on and you were like, "My bacon is smelling fine." I had no idea what that was fucking from.
Oh, I know you didn't. I know you didn't. You should have asked me. I would have told
I'm too
you.
white for all
I'm like,
that.
yo, don't be a menace from South Central,
Yeah.
bro. Just Google
No, I've
it.
heard of the movie. I just never seen
When
it.
you put the clip in,
That's a good movie.
you know what's funny? I meant to ask you, but now that you said it, I was sitting there like, my man, Colin has seen "Don't Be a Menace."
I haven't seen
Should've.
so many classic African American movies.
You can say black, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, I know.
We're there.
I said that for comedic purposes.
It's okay. I know I'm black. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know, black movies, my man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I would have
yeah.
been like, I ain't one of these uppity Negroes.
Don't we
I
call
mean- I
black
think like
movies
the-
joints?
Joint slap.
I ain't never seen this joint.
What? It's a Spike Lee joint, right?
Duval's tapped out. Duvy has respectfully.
It's another Tarantino joint.
No. it's-
Tarantino can't pull off joints. Far too white.
Yeah, his script writing suggests otherwise.
He just likes the hard R a little bit too much.
Once he feels he can get away with something, he definitely pulls the trigger as much as
he
he can.
runs the fuck away with it.
I recently watched like a minute 30 video of Leonardo DiCaprio saying the
Hey,
N-word
I
in
just want to let y'all know, this is my
Django.
friend in real life. Don't beat his ass. You see it? I care about this man deeply. All right, please.
He approves.
He's like, oh, you was calling black movies joints. Get him. You Mac, huh?
That's funny. If you don't think that's funny, then I don't know.
Right.
Oh, no, that shit was hysterical. That's why bro, that was comedic gold. Don't they call black movies joints? That's something you say at the Oscars and don't
What
get
joint
slapped.
did they just give Will Smith the Oscar for?
God damn. He was Richard Williams?
Dude, no joke. All right, I'm not trying to be funny with this and everything, but when they said the title of the movie and everything, I was like, when did he play King Richard? Like a king and shit. I didn't.
There was a black king.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm like, yo, when did they do a
Holy
black king
crap.
and everything? What the fuck? And
Y'all
I'm
didn't
like,
watch the new Macbeth, apparently.
I didn't realize. I didn't even know the story of the movie that he got the
Macbeth?
award for.
Macbeth has recently just played. Denzel almost won an Oscar for it.
I didn't even hear about that.
Me.
I don't.
It took me 4 months after Spider-Man came out to see it, so
You don't need to watch it. They're actually talking like, oh, the old Macbeth lines and shit. "'Tis it thou with."
Wow, Shakespeare's getting slammed now, huh?
I mean, he was saying a lot of bullshit. Just get to the point.
that's how they spoke back then.
Nah, that's how he talked.
The
And
stuff-
everybody else is like, yo,
The
Will,
stuff in
you
Shakespeare
gotta chill,
plays
bro.
Makes
Sounds
stuff
real
that's
uppity.
rated MA ridiculous.
Where is it thy lit tonight? Nigga, you're not coming nowhere with us. Talking like that.
Yo, if I
You
had
go
someone
get-
that spoke like old timey, not even that, like just spoke like 20s lingo with me. Let's do this. Let's go out on the town. Let's get some zoot suits.
20s lingo is where it's at. The problem with it is it's a little sexist. As soon as you start swinging that broad word around, they don't like that.
I didn't know.
It's also very
remember-
racist as well. I've
Oh.
been watching Boardwalk Empire. And
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
some of the phrases I'm like, ooh, I can't use that.
listen.
I cannot use that in my.
I remember
my
reading
general
Steve Buscemi
vocabulary.
has a lot of street cred to say the stuff.
I
that he
remember
says.
reading Romeo
Sure
and
does.
Juliet.
He was in fucking fire trucks for 9/11.
I remember reading Romeo and
He was a
Juliet.
fireman in New York. Yeah.
And Lord Capulet was like, he told his wife when the shit was going down at the beginning, he was like, hand me my sword, ho. And I didn't know that ho meant like now, like, ho, ho. I was like, oh, he called Lady Capulet a ho.
You're just thinking.
Oh, shit. There's some gangster shit
Yo,
going on.
Shakespeare was fucking.
Shakespeare was wild. Shakespeare was wild. And hand me my sword, ho. And then in the new movie, not the new movie, but the remake or the reimagined with Leonardo DiCaprio, he was like, hand me my gun, ho. And like she just pulled out the gun. And I was like, oh shit, she
you
still
go,
did
Pip.
it.
I
Oh,
don't think
Romeo
I
and
ever
Juliet.
saw that one.
No, bits and pieces.
It is what it is.
Leguizamo's in it, right?
Yeah, and then the only black guy in the movie, Mercutio, played by the brother that was in the wheelchair in the show Oz, got killed. Obviously, Mercutio dies.
Right.
What's the show Oz?
You never seen Oz? You don't need
It's
to
a
watch
lot
it.
of rape.
It's a lot of jail rape, bro.
A lot of rape. Dude from Law and Order.
All right, Ty.
rape.
We don't say the word.
Oh, we're not supposed to.
It's a hard R. There's a few hard R's.
A lot of
There's
sexual assaults
There are
in
three
jail.
hard R's that you cannot drop on this podcast, and Ty says them all the time.
But you keep moving where the hard R is.
What's
If it's
the
at the
third
beginning,
hard
at the
R?
end, you're switching them up. on me.
Oh,
Don't even try and bait me because I'm not saying shit.
Gaslight wig. Gaslight wig.
I gotta
I
wait.
try every
I gotta
time.
wait a couple more months before I use my one up because I get one a year, and then
Just one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Proud of you.
The hard R. Yeah,
you
you get
earned
one.
that.
Everybody
No,
gets
you get
one.
You get a hard R. Who gave you that pass?
I sure as hell did it.
Like-
That's
year?
on. It's on credit.
He's like something you guys don't have.
How
You
many-
don't even
Happy
know.
birthday! You can use
How many
this
did
one.
How many did
Why
I
did
get
I
for the
get-
month of February? Was it just one?
Only one.
You slid in like 5.
Hard R's?
No, not hard
Who's
R's.
throwing hard R's?
No,
around
not hard R's.
around here?
No.
I was about to shake your fucking hand. Sitting at this
Christ.
table still. 5 of them. Good for you.
And they
I
didn't
just
jump
put
you?
5 around. I was in public too, and people were just looking at me. So no, it's okay.
Those little kids didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, we gotta wrap this up.
Ah.
Duvy, where can we find you?
Let's get the shit over with.
Well, in past tense, you can find me inside for sure, but you can find me on Instagram. Colin
Oh,
got
the
it.
house.
Way
Oh, yeah.
past tense.
You can find me on Instagram
That's
at
a
Duvy Branch
callback.
Comedy. You can find me on Facebook at Duvy Branch. You can find
Solid
our pages on Instagram and Facebook as well at Super Smash Productions. Once again, do not forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you tap in every week, every Monday, new episode. Ready for your nice work week. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the 1,000. We cracked the 1,000,
Hey,
as you guys don't know.
Bro, we
in
cracked
case you didn't
1,000
know.
like 3
Epic.
weeks ago.
It's okay. I'm still proud of it.
It's still 1,000.
We're at 1,050 as of today.
Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Sean.
It's Sean Mack. You can find me on Facebook, Turf and Turnbuckles. Just keeping it going.
Trying to. We're putting along with that.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like
I
that. I mean
swear
it
to
like
God,
I'm still
next-
trying to keep some
next
people.
It's
football
still an
season.
active page. Like, we're
Right, like I said,
I don't
you
want you
are
guys to
putting
forget
along.
about
There's nothing going on now. We can wait for.
Yeah, it's
We
the
will-
off season. We
we
got the
will
draft
bring it
coming
back,
up
I
in like 3
promise.
weeks.
Yeah, we'll
so
cover
we
the
got-
draft. We'll do
we
a
got
draft
shit going
special.
on.
Colin.
It's Colin Colin ELGONITIS at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram ELGO_VO. That's
Fuck is he
that.
spelling?
That's
That's
his last name.
those are my handles. And Transparency, new album.
Go pick it
out on
up.
Go check that
SoundCloud.
out.
She's fire.
I'm on.
It's,
I'm on there.
12
I'm on
tracks, 28 minutes or so. It's a good listen.
There. I'm on the first song. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Colin's the fucking goat. Sizzle
Right on
is the
it.
motherfucking goat.
Appreciate y'all.
Duval's gonna let you know he's on there again.
I'm on there.
Crash_concoctions on Instagram. This art ain't free. Also check out the Bipolar Collection NFT on Instagram and OpenSea. Hopefully this weekend, my partner is going to be selling out in Miami at the NFT convention, so we can move forward with our big drop. So check it out. Love you guys.
Peace.